Hey there, fellas. Alright, so we have gone ahead and, gotten this thing looking nice and sharp. Sprayed on a bit of paint. In order for this automobile that someone in the comments referred to as a tire shop's worst nightmare, that is very true. I'd imagine it would be. We decided we want this to look nice, and not just like some random pile of rusty metal. Oh, look at how big it is. We should take this to some place where the surface is somewhat softer and more fluid. To the countryside. We got a couple of spots with plenty of water and sand, where you can easily get stuck, spin the wheels, maybe even drown something. Those are some truly wonderful places. Alright, let's load this. Though it's kinda hard to tell from here how we should place it. But I mean, we have to do it somehow, so let's load it, head out, and take this thing off-roading. Let's do this. We test the 14-wheeled monster Lada, translation and voiceover by BMI Russian. Fellas, big thanks for taking so many pictures with our merch. You want some drip like this for yourself? Then check out our latest collection of merch. We've got some trendy hoodies, some toasty vests, stylish hats and t-shirts, baseball caps to suit anybody's taste, mugs, stickers, and of course some goodies for your cars. Air fresheners, license plate frames, document holders, key fobs. Hit the link in the description to get yourself some Garage54 goodness. Get yourself some merch and don't forget to use the code Garage54, which is good for a solid discount. We have made it to the great outdoors. And what a nice place this is. We've got some sand, water, mud, everything you'd want to test this here amazing vehicle. This wondrous creation. We have filled the tank. And so now I can climb inside and embark on my journey. Let's do this. I'm inside. The engine is running. Let's see how this is able to drive over sand. Okay, I was expecting this to be way softer over the sand. That is so not the case. Is it digging itself into a hole? Oh, for crying out loud. So we've basically built an off-roader that doesn't want to drive over sand? I mean, how does that work? What if I try to go full throttle, though? It's an age-old recipe. I see, okay. Doesn't want to go anywhere.
Блин. Так.
This is quite interesting. Look at what's happening. But why, though? Perhaps with so many wheels, you just don't have a lot of pressure on the tire contact patch. What if I stick to the edge, though? It doesn't want to drive through there for whatever reason. But here the surface is nice and hard. It should be okay over here. Wow, what a surprise. Then again, I mean, with 3 wheels on either side, and oh god, is the ride harsh. Anyway, 3 wheels and barely any load on them. That is gonna leave them spinning. Of course they're gonna do that. This is packed, so it'll obviously be fine here. What other choice does it have? Looks like someone got stuck here. Not enough torque in second gear. Man, even our diesel doesn't have enough pull. Isn't that something? Now what if I go back? Nope. Forward? Back up one more time? It seems to be more willing to drive forward. Why so? Man, this sucks. Why won't it drive? Is there like no pressure on the wheels? It's all good, but it won't drive over the sand. What a bummer. That's unfortunate. I guess that means we need to pull it out and relocate to someplace where it's a bit, how do I say, wetter. Closer to the water, though I gather it'll behave just like over the sand, as in poorly. All right, the adventure continues. Well, it made it back there, that's nice. Now let's go from here to there. Maybe that's a better direction. I'll drive to that next ford. Oh, come on! Why is it whistling? What happened? What's with the squealing? We spinning wheels? Aw, man. It's over. We're stuck. I was trying to go in second, but it still won't. Once I got into the water, the tires got all wet, and now they don't grip all that well. They're just helplessly spinning, instead of gripping and propelling each other. Land Cruiser to the rescue once again. Hey, I mean, what can you do? All right, Ford. I'm coming to get you. And now I'm all wet. The boat seems to be leaking. I totally forgot that we didn't cover anything. I mean, those aren't gigantic holes, but they are there. One, two, fail. That's all right. Here we go. Oh, this is deep. How is this so deep? Good thing I turned a bit that way. I mean, it seemed to be quite shallow. I even drove through here in my own car. Albeit that was a year ago. What? You're out of gas.
Ах ты же, блин. Ну надо пахнуть.
Are you seeing this? I'm gonna get through that water, no matter what it takes. Let's do this. That was tremendous! We've got an interior filled with water. But the engine stalling is not a good thing. Could be the water, the steam. What's wrong with you? You're not gonna believe what you just missed. Let's do that again. Didn't learn our lesson the first time. I'm not gonna be fulfilled until we go ears deep. Let's see what's up. Looks all right. And that's it. There's a dip on that side. And it's going down. Okay, well, that looks like about the center of the wheel. Not too deep. There you have it, fellas. It is what it is, I guess. It's cool that we're rocking such big wheels up front. But we've got some huge dips on both sides. So while one of them hangs, the other is submerging. The reason for that being the rigid frame. That means a total lack of suspension articulation. Another issue is that centipede drive we are running in the back. Now, the obvious problem with that is once the wheels become wet, there's no more wheel-on-wheel friction, which results in massive wheel spin. Sometimes it would even be reduced to a single wheel. Meanwhile, on the sand, it was a completely different picture altogether. When moving forward, this wheel was gripping, but then it would switch to that one after throwing the gearbox into reverse. So yeah, it was very inconsistent. So here's what I think we should do. We'll start, of course, by shutting it off, which I forgot to. I think we definitely should try to get the suspension to articulate, make it work properly. It's good and all when you've got live axles, but it definitely wouldn't hurt to have a bit of articulation. Without it, going over a rough surface is a bit of an ordeal with how horribly the thing behaves. You just keep losing grip on either side. One side dips, the other sinks, and that is completely unacceptable. I think we need to scrap this entire setup. I mean, the centipede drive. We only did it for style anyway, so... What we should do, though, is fit another one of these nice axles in the back, together with a set of oversized wheels, and a suspension that articulates. Install some propeller shafts and make the car all-wheel drive. Not like the setup we currently have, with the front axle being disconnected, and just one working in the back, with the rest being dummies that only rotate thanks to the one up top. Well, I guess that covers all of that. It's back to the drawing board. This is going to require some extensive modifications, and we should be able to make it drive well. Now, we definitely got this. And that's all I have for you, fellas. Watch us. Suggestions, comments? Give us a big thumbs up. All right, catch you later. Lada 6.6? Yeah, that's where this seems to be headed. Let's build us a Lada 6.6. Okay, see ya.